Generally like PewDiePie's Nietzsche video. I agree Nietzsche was not a nihilist. But when we think about a philosopher, we really should look at the core message of that philosophy. And for Nietzsche, this exists in his book on the genealogy of morals. And what does he say there? What's the story in the genealogy of morals? It's very simple. In ancient Greece, the good, what we consider good, was to be powerful, was to be ruthless, was to be a warrior. And the bad was to be without honor, to be poor, to be needy. What happened? Christianity came about. Slaves, poor people, out of their resentment, created a new kind of ethic in which the meek, the poor, shall inherit the earth. They are the people who we should appreciate, not the strong and the ruthless. Later on, the Enlightenment and socialism sort of validated this insight, rationalized it, the Christian ethos of equality, of compassion to the poor, etc. For Nietzsche, all of this is a bad development. We should really go back to thinking that the good is the strong and the ruthless. And indeed, Nietzsche's philosophy was used by the strong and the ruthless. People used to say, oh, there's no connection between Nietzsche and the Nazis, they just instrumentalized him. No, there is a connection. It was very useful for them. The Nazis, who wanted to put aside both Christianity and, of course, socialism, and to assert the superiority, the immoral superiority of a certain race above all other races, were very much enamored with Nietzsche. But not only them. In America, Ayn Rand, for example, was a real Nietzsche fan. She took him to the individualist, a kind of individualist take. She said that the great capitalist, the great inventor, he is the person who creates value, not the workers or the regular people. They don't create value. Value only comes from the great genius. And out of resentment, the people want to collectivize or to redistribute the goods that accrue to this inventor, to this millionaire. So Nietzsche is not some kind of foreign or radically different philosophy than the one we're used to. Actually, we're surrounded by Nietzsche's philosophy. Every time we see a video by Elon Musk and we are called to believe that he invented the electric car, or every time we see Bezos take us to space, and not the thousands of people who work under him and their life conditions and whatever they do, we are partaking essentially in the Nietzschean philosophy. And we have to think if we want that or don't want that, if we agree with it or don't agree with it. Like and subscribe, and tell me if you think my interpretation of Nietzsche is correct. If not, I would be glad to answer and respond to whatever you write below.